Hello everybody, this is Tanuja here, well-being breakthrough coach and a digestion whiz with background in holistic nutrition. And I want to talk to you about your health concerns and why ignorance is not a bliss but a curse in this case. And it's true, if you think about it, the old traditional saying goes, ignorance is a bliss, what you don't know, so you can live, happily and not knowing what you don't know. But in case of health, or when it comes to your symptoms that you're experiencing, it does become a curse. And here's why. When you don't know what you don't know, you don't know how to fix it. So, for example, when I talk to a lot of my clients or people who are interested in working with me, and they'll come to me during our discovery sessions and they'll tell me, oh, I've been having some bloating, or I'm having heartburn issues. Now, a lot of times you don't understand that heartburn could actually mean a lack of stomach acid. So it's not about having excess acid that's coming up, but it is actually a lack of acid. So what do you do when you have a heartburn? Because you don't know what the real cause of that heartburn is, you take something like Tums or Rolaids or some sort of a Pepto-Bismol to douse the heartburn. Now these medications, over the counter ones especially, they are alkaline in nature. Now if you go back to a little bit of your elementary school chemistry, you will understand that there is acidity and alkalinity, and alkaline things will take away the acidity. So that's what these medications are doing. You think you are acidic in the body, and therefore you're taking an alkaline compound that will douse the fire. But now, do you imagine that if you already have less acid, and that is the reason for your lack of for your heartburn, then you're taking an alkaline compound or a medication that is further dousing that fire. So you're not helping, you're actually making it worse, right? So that is where I say ignorance is a curse, because not knowing, you might be damaging or doing yourself more harm than good. The second thing, for example, is weight. It's such a common issue where people start thinking weight is just about calories in and calories out. Like, how can I control my calories, and I need to cut down my fat, and fat is high calorie, and that's why I'm putting on weight. It is not like that. It is not a simple equation. Of course, how much you eat and how much you burn those calories does matter, but that's just one of the reasons why you might be gaining weight. Other things are hormonal imbalances. You could have food sensitivities, which could cause your weight gain, because the body then goes into an immune reaction and it holds on to water. There's water retention, and there's an immune reaction which might cause weight gain. So there's so many different reasons. Another common example I can give you is sugar cravings. Such a common thing right now, because I specialize in gut health, and that's why I'm talking about food sensitivities and sugar cravings or heartburn. It's all part of the digestive system. So again, with sugar cravings, most of the time people think that they are, it's all about willpower, and only if they could control themselves, then they are going to be fine, and they don't need to really look into it any deeper. But really, sugar cravings again come from a variety of reasons. It's never as simple as, oh, don't just eat chocolate, or stay away from all sweets and the cravings will go away. Again, going cold turkey for a short time might work, but not for the long term. So what happens in that case is you start taking action which might not give you long-term results, because then that's short-lived, and then you're going back to cravings again, and you're wondering what's going on. You'll stay off sugar for a few days, and then you'll go back to it. In case of sugar cravings, there might be different reasons. So one of the reasons is, for example, you might have a candida infection. So if you have a candida infection, you have this yeast in your intestines, in your gut, which is actually making you crave sugar, because this candida is what feeds on sugar. That's its food. So that's why it's asking you to eat more food, right? It could be a blood sugar imbalance where the way you're eating currently might be messing up your blood sugar levels, and as a result, you're craving sugar. So there are root causes. There are reasons as to why you might be craving sugar, or there are root causes for weight gain. There are root causes of why you have IBS, whether you have constipation, whether you have diarrhea. It's not just about drinking more water and having more fiber. Digestive issues go way beyond that. And then there is the mindset element, right? There's emotional eating, which ties into weight gain, which ties into sugar cravings. How stressed you are will affect your digestive system. So stress causes us to constrict, it causes us to tighten up, which might worsen your constipation. So there are so many reasons that are happening within your body and within your mind that are causing the symptoms. And therefore, guys, ignorance is not a bliss. It is a curse. If you don't know what is happening to your body and why it is happening, then you might be taking action, with half the knowledge or with no knowledge, which might be, like I said, not doing you good in the long term. So this is where you need to start thinking, what is it that you don't know? And sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So you need to reach out and talk to experts. Whether it's your doctors or your naturopaths or a nutritionist or a well-being coach like me, reach out. That's why we are here for. We excel, and it's our expertise to be, we see clients with these issues day in and day out, and this is what we are experts in solving. So you need to reach out and figure out what is the root cause of your symptoms, what's going on with your body, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed, what needs to be adjusted. So that's where I think you need to start thinking beyond just Googling stuff and finding out, because Google doesn't have all the answers. And even if it has some answers, who knows the accuracy of those, right? That's number one. The second thing is indecision. Indecision is even a bigger curse than anything else that I've seen so far. I'm not sure if you guys are typing in comments, because I don't see it, and I know sometimes Facebook doesn't show comments, but if there are, I promise I'll go back and answer them after the live stream is over and when I can actually see them. So if you are typing in comments, please do continue to type them in. Right, so I was talking about indecision. Indecision is the other problem. You may have been experiencing your symptoms. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling sick. You may be gaining weight. You may be feeling constipated, or any other symptom, having chronic pain, migraines. But then you're in that indecisive state. Whether I should take help, what should I do? Is this better? Is that better? You got to take action. You've got to decide that you are suffering enough and that needs to change now. So with that, make the decision, whatever you want to do, whether you want to talk to your doctor, whether you want to consult with a nutritionist, whether you want to reach out to me, make a decision and go forward with it. Just searching for answers all the time is fine, but when you find the answer, you still have to take action on it, right? So say you figured out that your cause of gut issues was because of food sensitivities. Just knowing that information, how is that enough? You got to decide that, okay, I need to take care of my food sensitivities. So if I need to eliminate those foods from my diet for a little while, I will do so. If it means I need to follow a gut strengthening protocol and take care of that, so that I can maybe even start eating those foods which I was sensitive to and not have a dietary restriction for the rest of my life, then you need to take that decision. And I can tell you, I was sensitive to dairy. I was very sensitive to dairy. That was the cause of my IBS and diarrhea for years and years without me knowing it. But it was not just removing the dairy that helped me. It did help me initially because, now that the source of the fire is gone, the fire stops, right? So that's the first step. But then I had to work on strengthening my digestion. This is why I went to nutrition school. to strengthen my digestion, and today I can have dairy without a lot of problems. Right? If I don't overdo dairy, I'm totally fine with it. I can enjoy a latte when I'm out with my friends, or have other dairy products. I love yogurt, and I can enjoy that now. So it's really trying to figure out what is going on, and then making a decision that you are going to change things, because you can continue to live with these restrictions, you can continue to have sugar cravings, you can continue to put on weight, and eventually down the line there will be a point when enough will be enough. So you've got to decide if you want to reach that point when enough is enough, or you want to start taking action today before you get to that level of desperation and being at the end of your wits, where you don't know, you know, what to do anymore. And then you're so exhausted, you're so overwhelmed, you're so scared about your future and what's happening with your health. So really, it is about you figuring out what is priority for you. And it's amazing how many times I have conversations with people where health is not a priority. And it amazes me how it cannot be. How can your well-being not be your priority? Your priority is your work, your kids, your social commitments, renovating the house, going on that beautiful vacation that you've dreamt of, but your well-being is not. How can you enjoy all of those things? How can you spend time with your kids and have fun? How can you go out and have that beautiful vacation that you've dreamt of if your body is not supporting what you want to do? So think about that, really. And if you want to reach out, I'll be happy to chat with you. But reach out to me only if you're serious about these things, if you want to find the answer of what is going on, and if you want to do something about it. Because we can have conversations till the cows come home, and still you will not feel any difference if you're not ready to take action. So think about what I said today. Don't live in the ignorance is a bliss myth. It is a curse. You got to get out of that. You got to educate yourself, get educated, know what's going on, and then take action. Take action. Don't be in that indecisive state. If you feel like joining my Facebook group, it's Wellbeing Unleashed. You're welcome to hop in over there, and we can carry on our conversation there. Or you can reach out to me personally, and we can figure out a way to get you past your symptoms, so that you can start doing the things you love, you have the time for things you love, and you have the energy to do the things that you love. So I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.